Welcome to Centered News. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Now we're going to be talking about tariffs, we're going to be talking about Vance visiting Greenland, and then we're going to be talking about the Signal group chat. Let's get into tariffs. The Trump called the tariffs on a lot of countries Liberation Tuesday. Now in this, he's going to place a minimum 10% tariff that he promised in the campaign with countries all around the world. And it's based, and some countries get higher tariffs based on their trade deficits. For example, a trade deficit is basically when we buy a lot of stuff from the other country, but they're not buying as much from us, so we technically are at a deficit to them. So, for example, the China got a 34% tariff, Vietnam 57% or so, and the European Union got a 20% tariff because of that trade deficit. The stock market kind of really fell due to this, and what we're going to see is we're going to either hope that the stock market stabilizes, or it may just continue to go down. Maybe if we have to see how corporations react to this and how they adapt to this new supply chains, or these new supply chains in spite of the tariffs. Now let's go to President Vance going to Greenland. So he went to visit U.S. troops in Greenland, and he went to Greenland, but no one was there. No one was celebrating him being there. Not everyone even knew he was going to be in Greenland. So I wouldn't say it's a successful visit, but we have to see what happens next. We're just going to have to see what steps the United States takes with Greenland. Now, with the Signal Gate group chat that happened 1 week ago, it was big news. Now we see Mike Waltz, the U.S. security advisor, invite a Atlantic reporter to a group chat with sensitive stuff about the Houthis in Yemen and bombing dates. Now, the Atlantic reporter thought it was actually fake, and it wasn't real. It was a misinformation campaign, but actually it was real, and the bombing happened in the exact time. So, of course, it was a huge scandal, or maybe not a scandal, but a huge miscommunication, at least, and there was this huge news outbreak about what's going to happen with Mike Waltz. Mike Waltz is still in the Trump administration, mind you, but we're just going to have to see what happens next. I hope he hasn't made any group chats recently, but, we're seeing what's happening next. The Atlantic reporter has been taking off the group chat, and Mike Waltz has taken responsibility. Well, that's the news for this week. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.